What's up, guys? It's Joe with Indo Daily, and I am looking at my evolution of flashlights here. So, got to thinking about it, and I feel like I use and play with my flashlights more than my knives anymore. I still like to fidget around with them. I'll sit there at my desk for hours on end just doing this while I'm working with them. Still love a good fixed blade, so that's not the problem. But I feel I am drawn more to flashlights recently than more pocket knives. And I think part of that is because I am content with my knife collection. And I was actually talking with my brother Andy about this when he and his family were over the weekend. I've got knives on wish lists. Sure, there's some that I would go pick up. But when I really stop to think about it, like, I don't want to put any more money towards any more knives at the moment. And the way my brain works, that could change tomorrow for all we know. But pretty consistently, recently at least, I have not really had a huge desire to go out and pick up any new knives. I mean, like I said, there's plenty on my wish list that maybe one day, and maybe one day I'll get like a true grail knife. If I could ever bring myself to spend more than $500 on a knife. Maybe one day. But what I have noticed is I cannot stop getting flashlights. I don't know why, but it is just something I have been drawn to and have really enjoyed testing out new lights. Some of the new lights I've gotten from other companies, some I've bought myself, some that I've just had forever. And I kind of started out when I first got into EDC with Olight. And actually, my first true EDC light was an Olight i5T in the Desert Tan. Since then, I've given that to my nephew, so he's got that one right now. But then after that was the i3T, the green one. Then I bought the brass. And then I had the i3T black one, then upgraded to the i3T2. And then all the little giveaway lights that they throw in packages or around the holidays where they've got one for each holiday. I still love this the little skull light i3. What is this one? i3 EOS. This one, can't tell you the last time I've carried it, but I just love the skulls on it and I love the orange, so that's always going to be in there. But I've got a ton of these little Olights that honestly right now just sit down in my storage box. Then I moved on to, I think with the i5T, I also bought my Fenix E35 as like my big camping light. Super bright, very sturdy, very rough. I bought that as my camping light. And then it's just kind of evolved from there. And there is, I'm going to double check after I'm done recording this one, EDC Night Watch. I believe is his channel name. Holy crap. That dude's got every single Olight, every single model, and every single color, and it is all beautifully displayed in the background of his videos, and I am so absolutely jealous of that. It is an incredible setup, an incredible collection. So if you have not seen his channel, go look at EDC Night Watch. The dude just has every light imaginable. And then we get into some of the Amazon brands, or sorry, not Amazon brands, but lights I've, picked up here and there on Amazon. The ThruNite Archer Mini. Got the ThruNite. Got another ThruNite that's up in my wife's EDC kit in her car. Then I finally broke down and got a Streamlight Micro Stream, because that seems to be a really big one. And then I came into Wubin, and they reached out to me as the channel got a little bit more traction and attention. They were the first company to actually reach out to me and ask me to review a product for them, and that's when they sent out the X4. And this light was awesome. This was a game-changing light for me because it's just so out of the ordinary. It's not a typical style light, right? It's not a cylinder light. It's got a lot of functionality. It's got a lot of different types of designs. They've got a lot of different just functions in general. And I really think that Woobin has been one of the most impressive flashlight companies I've ever dealt with. I actually have two new lights coming from them soon. One we will get into at a later point. I'm not going to say anything about that one. But the other one I just picked up was the X1 Pro. Is that what it is? Yeah, the X1 Pro. The 12,000 lumen flashlight that I cannot wait until it gets here, because I truly mean that when I say that they have been the most impressive flashlight company. And Olight's got a lot of really cool stuff. And I've got an Olight. Oh, it's the clip light. My brain is really blinking again tonight. I feel like I say that in every video. The Olight O-Clip Pro. Duh. Answers in the question. I've got the Olight O-Clip Pro. I keep that at work. That light is super cool. Then I've got the Zudoff clip light that I keep on my backpack, which is kind of like an Olight clip light, but different materials, different brightnesses, some different functions, but the basic same layout. And what else? I've got a couple of old flashlights that were in my dad's camping packs that are up there, like old plastic lights. But like I said, I don't know what it is. I've just been really drawn to flashlights, and I really enjoy. There's just as much variety and types and different brands, different functions in flashlights as there is in pocket knives, and these are so much fun. You've got lights with lasers, you've got lights with strobes, you've got everything, and so clearly this is a flashlight based talk video. But I kind of wanted to just go over, like I said, started out with Olight i5T into the i3T and some of all these keychain lights that come with them. Some Amazon lights that I picked up, like I said, and I'm just really excited for these new lights coming in. Mainly the X1 Pro, because I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of fun with that light. But my question to you guys is, what do you guys specifically look for in an EDC light? Are you looking for basic functionality, just a quick tail switch, one, maybe two brightness modes, and that's all you need? Are you looking for something a little unconventional, something a little outside the box, crazy designs, cool designs? Are you looking for something big and hefty? Like, do you want something that's super bright, packs a punch, different functionality? I'm just curious. I wanted to start a flashlight conversation with you guys. I would love to see some of the collections you have, some brands that you recommend. Rovivon was, I think that's how you say it. Rovivon was another one that I've seen a lot of, and I want to continue building this collection. I've sold off part of my knife collection, and I've still got some of those up as well. I'm going to redo another video with what I still have up for sale, but I want to start building up my light collection. Same with knives. Do I need this many flashlights? Absolutely hell no. Like, but it is it's just really cool to see the different types of lights, and I'm actually looking for a firearm light. I've looked at like the TLR6. I've looked at some Olight. There's a couple other brands out there that I've seen. So if you guys have any good recommendations for that, it's an MP9 Shield Plus is what I'm looking for a light. So that's kind of what I wanted to get into and talk about real quick, is light collections, where I started, where I'm at, and where I want to go with these. So this is the current light collection with the H4 headlamp from Woobin as well up there. One in my wife's EDC kit, one up on my key ring, and I think that's about it. I'm trying to look around on my desk right now and see what else I got, but I think that's it for my lights. And I just really want to build up this collection. I want to try new brands, try new options, because like I said earlier, so far Woobin has been the most impressive light company to me by far. My Phoenix PD25R is still in my top two. Like these two lights right here, probably my top two favorite lights in my entire collection, because the Phoenix is just, this is like 9.9 out of 10, the perfect EDC light for me. The Woobin G5, 9.99, perfect EDC light for me. So, and they're two completely different lights, two completely different styles, completely different functionality, but they're just both such amazing lights. And but I want to try out some more. So I want to hear your guys' recommendations. I want to hear some recommendations for a firearm light. Like I said, for the Shield 9 Plus is the firearm I have. So let me know what you got. And again, go check out EDC Night Watch. Again, I'll double check that that is the name of his channel, but EDC Night Watch, that is the collection I strive to have one day. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite EDC lights are. I did finally get the winner of the Zudov 8130. Reached out to me and I was able to get that out to him. So I hope he enjoys it and hopefully he gets a lot of use out of it. I really enjoyed that light, but just not one that I was going to be able to keep at the house. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.